My name's Andrew, I work at Eastern Bloc Records here in Manchester. I'm basically the main house techno electronic buyer for the shop. Yeah, it's mostly electronic music. We do a little bit of world music and reggae and dub and stuff as well, but it's generally based around sort of drum and bass, dubstep, house, techno, electro, and a lot of the classic sounds really that the shop's been pushing since 1985. So. No, the shop used to be on Oldham Street. It was around there for 20 years, but we moved here roughly, it was about 2 years ago now.
Right.
Just decided to do something a little bit different with the shop and make it a little bit more interesting for ourselves and the customers.
Yeah.
We've now got the coffee shop as well as the record shop, and we get people coming in, chilling out, sitting on their Wi-Fi, and it's quite interesting actually. You see a lot of a wide spectrum of people get into some music that they've never heard before, and they'll maybe start buying records, buy the CDs here and there because they're sitting enjoying a coffee and a cake or a sandwich or something, and they get to hear something that they normally wouldn't hear. So. That's a load of rubbish really. I mean, the thing is with vinyl sales is that sort of around 2000 a lot of them dipped a lot because there was a lot of new technology coming out like CDJs, Tractors, Serato, those sorts of things, but what you find is a lot of people that DJ in a digital realm, they tend to get bored of having files on a computer or on a hard drive, and what they eventually do is end up coming back to buy physical product anyway.
Really?
Because with physical product, a lot of DJs, whenever they're out playing in the club, you're pretty drunk, and a lot of the time you might not be able to remember the name of a record, but you recognise it by a yellow sleeve or a red sleeve or a certain logo on something, and people like to have that physical contact. And if you're going to spend your money, it's better to spend it on, like I say, a record or a CD or whatever, rather than just downloading an invisible file off the internet. The thing is, you have to remember, if you like music and you like artists and you don't want to support them, but then you don't really like the artist or the music in the first place. I think whenever you're going to spend your money on something that you love, you're going to cherish it. And if it comes to the point where you maybe don't like it anymore, you're going to sell it and pass it on to somebody else who's going to love it just as much. Whereas a lot of people who think they're experts of it tend to download a lot of stuff for free, so they listen to a lot of music that they've got for free, but they'll never spend their money going to an event, buying into an album or an EP or CDs or magazines or anything to do with the artist that they actually supposedly follow. So.